when we got married, we lived with his mom a little bit, and then we got a house. We were there, and just a short time I got pregnant. So we decided it would be a little difficult, to keep the house. So we decided to look into Vetville.
So we packed up our 3 kids and what little we had and drove to Indiana.
And he kind of drove me through it a little bit, and he said they're prisoner barracks, Clara.
The kitchen, you could stand in one place, you could do the dishes, cook, and go to the refrigerator, and even do your wash. We didn't moan and groan about it. We just took it and went forward.
I can't recall ever being the least bit concerned. We were just so happy to be there.
I was happy. I was with my husband and pregnant, and it was great.
We did have a rec hall, and they'd have these social get-togethers, and they were always very simple too. It was just always, coffee and cake, and so on. But basically, it was the intermingling of the couples. I mean, people were always coming over and back and forth, and their wives were having, coffee together for a away game to watch on TV. You'd get together, with a couple of people.
You just felt like they'll help me, because it was like a big family. It really was. It was, everyone helped each other in some way. Oh, babysit if I have to go to the doctor or the store, and the men helped each other, if there was a little plumbing problem. Oh, who's the plumber,
Once in a blue moon, somebody would try to get out, to a movie or something like that, and we would babysit. But actually, the Notre Dame students were wonderful. There was, you could call over to Farley Hall and say, is anybody willing to babysit tonight? And somebody would shout out, any of you guys want to babysit in Vetville? And there was always somebody that would, and they had refrigerator privileges, and it was understood there should be some cake in the refrigerator.
It was a time when we all had young kids. Babies were born, toddlers, and I think we were all spiritually organized too. Although not everybody was Catholic at Vetville, I think the spiritual life helped each one of us help each other. And I think that's how we got through.
No, I really felt at home there, and the last thing anyone wanted to do was to get in their car on the last day and drive away, I'm kind of stoic. I only had a few tears, but Mickey was crying very nicely as we drove away, and other people told us they felt about the same way. It was over, and you're never going to repeat that.
Our spouses had achieved whatever goal they could, and jobs came up, further studies went on. People wanted to get back to quote unquote normal situation.
And I remember there's a Notre Dame prof, and I remember his saying, he said, cherish these days. He said, these will be the happiest time in your whole life. He said, you're living with all these people, you're sharing everything with them. You have the same goals, you're all young, you're all starting out. He said, cherish it. And he was absolutely right.